welcome to Actor Talk. So actually this is a special edition. I have a writer amongst us today. Yes, I'm going to interview Mariah Weeks. So happy that you're on my channel today. She's a part of New Narrative Productions. She's one of the 5 women that are in New Narrative Productions, and so it's really cool to be able to have you on my channel.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. So excited.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's cool to kind of get your perspective and your lens from the writer's standpoint. So, are you ready to jump into this interview?
Yes.
Perfect. So the questions are still going to be kind of the same because it's always like your inspiration, where you're coming from. But just to start off, tell us where you're from, Mariah, and tell us how did you end up in Los Angeles?
Well, I am originally from Hawaii, Maui, Hawaii. I lived there ages 0 to 18.
Yeah.
Then I came out to California for college. I thought it was the closest I could be to home without being there, so it was kind of like my escape. So I came here around 2003, and I just
been here forever since. I love that. So, grew up in Hawaii. Were you writing when you were in Hawaii? Was writing always a part of you as you were growing up?
Definitely. I was always a creative kid. I was had people thinking I would grow up to be an artist in some sense. So
yes.
Painter, drawer.
Okay, you didn't know for sure, but it was something.
Yeah, they thought, that's the kid who's going to be an artist.
I love
turns out it didn't work out that way.
Oh, what do you mean? You're writing now. You're definitely.
I am now. It took me a while to get here.
Okay, so you had some
I
detours.
kind of deviated. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so tell me. So you went to school in California. What was your degree?
I studied sociology, global studies, and human rights.
Okay.
Kind of wanted to save the world.
Yeah, I love that.
And also documentary film.
Okay, so you're still, in terms of artistic, you weren't really far. The filming is still a creative aspect of it, but you definitely went like, okay, let's save the world, like you said. So how are you applying that in any form, fashion right now, your degree, or with any organizations or doing anything like that?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
I work in human resources.
Okay, I love that. Hey.
Yeah, that's just way different than what I thought I'd be doing.
Exactly.
So, with New Narrative, I'm getting back on track to the creative field. So I'm really excited to be working with the girls and just getting back into the whole creative side.
So do you feel like when you got your degree and you started your career, was artistry and your creative side, was that kind of dull for the moment, or would you say like you were still writing, still doing a lot of the stuff that you wanted to do?
I was not.
You weren't.
I was so unhappy.
Wow. Yeah. And I totally understand that. Life happens. You start making choices that you think are best for you, while at the same time you're suffering. You're creative.
Exactly.
It's just like suffering. Like, oh man, I wish I could be doing this.
Poking you in the back the whole time.
Yeah. So New Narrative is what inspired you to get back into writing, would you say?
New Narrative, and more specifically, Jacille.
Yes,
from New Narrative.
yes.
We used to work together at a staffing firm, and her and I would always have these talks about trying to do something creative and getting back into it. So she has been a really big inspiration.
Wow. Kind of rekindled that love and passion to write again.
Yeah.
So, shout out to Jacille. Yes. Because that's awesome. You got to have people around you who are going to encourage you and inspire the best from you, because you'll get stuck doing something for several years and be like, man, just unhappy. So I'm glad that you found Jacille. I'm glad that she was someone that kind of reignited that passion for you. Awesome. So tell me about your writing. Is there a specific genre that you like to write? Or do you just kind of like a free writing? Tell us your process when it comes to your writing.
It's really more free writing.
Okay.
And it turns out I'm being more self-taught than anything.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm finding I do like comedy.
Okay.
But I do have a really dark side. A really dark side.
That's okay. So, hey, use it. Use it in the writing.
Kind of just write what comes out.
Okay. Wow. And do you write, is there a specific format? Do you write to do short film, write to do web series? Do you write to, a feature film? Do you think in that type of parameters, or is it just kind of like a...
For now, it's just the short web series formatting, and ultimately I do want to write a feature film. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully I can get that out in the next year or so.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Do you have a goal set up? Okay, I want to get this feature film done, or I want to do this web series. Is there any type of intentionality, would you say?
Yeah, absolutely. That's good. I recently lost my father earlier this year, so I've been wanting to write a feature film based on my experience in losing him and that grieving process.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. Yeah, well, I look forward to the writing and seeing that come to life. Now, would you be? I know you're not an actor, right? I know,
No.
so you'd be recasting yourself, like you'd be casting someone else to portray your experience and bring that to life. That's amazing, and that's the thing too. Like through the highs and lows, like art is still there, and like I don't know your relationship with your father, but it's the fact that you're writing a story about how much he meant to you. I know like this is going to be something that's going to move not only you, you're doing it for you, but also other people who may have lost parents or loved ones. And
definitely want to have that connection with other people.
Absolutely. And what that looks like. 'Cause it's different for everybody, so it's going to be really unique to your story and hearing that come to life. So, I love that. I keep telling people I'm reading this book called Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert, and she talks a lot about you don't need permission to write your story. You don't need permission to put your pen to the page and write what brings you to life. And so I love that you're taking that on, writing that story about your father and in this process for you, because some people can relate to that, and it's just like, wow, like what did my story look like? Is there a story that I want to tell? It's almost like inspiring.
And that's really what life is, just telling your story, living your story, and telling it.
Yes. Because we all have our own way of processing and coping in life, and I'm so grateful that this is something that you're using to almost like foster the soul or nourish the soul. So I love that. So exciting. So exciting. So gotta stay plugged into New Narrative to see how that unfolds. So if y'all want to stay tuned, you gotta stay connected. That's awesome. Okay, tell us a struggle that you're going through right now as a writer. Are you running into any roadblocks, or has there been anything that stifled your creativity in this process?
I would say just balancing life is number one.
Okay.
Finding time to be creative.
Yeah.
Coming from my day job in human resources, and trying to get into a creative space has really been a struggle for me. So I'm trying to find ways to not only surround myself with creative people, but be creative on my own in different ways. Like I bought a coloring book.
Oh my
for adults.
god!
So I'm starting to color. Just reading up on different processes for people, watching YouTube tutorials. It's all about staying connected to the community.
Wow. So how do you have time to do it all? Because I know as artists, like it's just like you do your full-time job, and it's just like I'm tired when I get home. Like I don't want to do anything. So how do you find that, or what are ways that, I guess, some coping ways you're like, okay, I need to shut this off or focus on this? Is there anything that you're doing intentionally about that?
Yes, absolutely. Definitely schedule yourself.
Yes.
If you can find time to watch, binge watch some TV, you can definitely find time, an hour here, half an hour there, to put in some creative process.
Right. And I love the coloring book. That's such a great idea. I remember I had a friend in college. She always had her adult coloring book. I was like, girl, what are you coloring for? But that was just her way to show her creativity. So last question, Mariah, that I have for you. What would you say is a tip or some advice that you would share with other writers or other creatives who are, experiencing, their story and don't necessarily know how to tell it, or they're coming across processes that, have been troublesome for them? Tell us some advice that you would share with them to encourage them.
I would say definitely be vulnerable. Put yourself out there. Just be genuine and look for that real connection with other people, and you'll find the way.
Yeah, I love that. Because that in itself, at the end of the day, you want to make sure you're surrounding yourself with people who are helping you, who are, helping you be your most true self.
Yeah. It's all about being your true self. And if you can't be with people who are going to support you for being you, then you're with the wrong people.
Yeah. And you'll get caught up doing something you don't need to be doing, just taking you far off from your passions and your career. So, I love that so much. Well, thank you so much for being on my channel today. I do want to ask you before we do go, with New Narrative Production, have you experienced any roadblocks? I asked Camille this because I feel it's a great question, because being a new company, has there been any like roadblocks or struggles you're experiencing just having the new group?
Not really roadblocks. I would say they're more just little bumps, like finding ways to navigate working with different people. It's been a really good experience overall. I can't say it's been negative. It's just, I think we have the right group of people, and as long as you are learning from the people and mistakes or errors you might make, then you're on the right path.
Yes, yes. And actually, I heard a quote about mistakes that you just said that kind of like made me think about it. But it says like when it comes to mistake, not learning from your mistake is the true mistake. So it's like you're learning all these mistakes that you guys are making, like, oh my God, like I need to do this differently.
Absolutely.
But actually making the changes is what's actually going to make progress for you guys.
So. Like I just directed our episode 2.
Okay. Oh, she got writer, director, producer.
So,
I love it.
that was an experience.
Yeah.
I'm sure I made a ton of mistakes,
Oh,
but,
that's okay.
but it was a lot of fun, and the whole New Narrative team was super supportive. The crew was amazing. So yeah, I'm excited to see what happens with that.
And just like your choice as a director, how that comes to life on screen. So, because it's always awesome. So. Yay! Well, thank you again for being on my channel. So Mariah, of course. So where can we stay in touch with you if we want to keep connected with you on social media, or just anything you want to share for people to stay connected with you?
Of course, you can follow me on Instagram. It's Maria _.
Something.
I don't even know it.
Something. I'll put it right here or right here. I'll put it right there. It's in the description box. We'll get it.
And also the New Narrative Instagram.
Yes. Wait, I think I remember. It's like Maria with
Maria
the
Yeah.
So in Spanish.
Maria with an H.
With an H. Yes. Okay. I was like, wait, I know it. I should just say it. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome. Well, again, thank you for being on this channel. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe. There's so much more content that we have coming out. And before I go, I don't know why, I just had this question that I wanted to ask you, Mariah. It's just a spontaneous question. But when it comes to your writing, do you specifically write for just for your creativity? I mean, of course, your creativity, but like, would you be interested in having other people coming to you and saying, hey, like, I want you to help me write this, or could you help me write this short film or feature? Would you be open to something like that?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I'd love to, meet more people out there.
Yeah. Okay. I wanted to ask you that because I think as writers, like you're finding creativity anywhere, but if there's someone who may not have that writer's bug or that talent and they want to come to someone like you, I want to make sure that that's an option. If they're like, oh my God, I really like her, I like her spirit, I really want to.
I hope you like me.
You know, hey, you just be you. If they like you, that's that's them. But no, so I'll probably get your email too, and just have that in the description box. So if someone does want to have a writer, or like wants to work with you, I really, like I said, I'm all about plugging people together. If you don't have a strong talent, that's okay. Find people who've been doing this. It's all about we're a community, we're a unit together. So if she can help you, if I can help you, we're all in this together. So okay, I'm done talking. Thank you again, Mariah, and thank you guys for watching. See you later. Bye.